I'm Ryan Thompson, Assistant AD for Athletic Communications here at Davenport University, and today we're talking 2019 baseball with head coach Kevin Tidey and senior Alex Huard from Grand Ledge, Michigan. Coach, for you, you're in your 8th season, 283 wins, approaching that 300-win milestone. Last year, you guys were second in the GLIAC in the regular season, one game back of Northwood at 20-8 in the league and 33-19 overall. Also, we're a tournament runner-up in the tournament that you guys had in the GLIAC in Detroit. You know, one of the things that you look at on paper is the biggest need for you guys might be starting pitching. You lost 4 really good starters, including Grant Wolfram, who was drafted by the Texas Rangers. Who are the candidates to kind of fill in for those rotation spots?
Well, obviously those guys are tough to replace, but we've got some new guys in that I think will help fill that role. I mean, Evan Markwart transferred to us from Ball State. He's probably going to be our number 1. He's got really good stuff. Was a draft by the Cincinnati Reds last year, so he'll kind of fill that role. We got another kid in a grad transfer from Madonna, Taylor Turner. I think he'll help us out a lot. And then there's some guys that were on our roster last year that, you know, with the quality of arms we had, you know, they didn't get a ton of innings, but I think they'll have big roles this year. And Cole Sanderson, Cal Djurkovic has been looking pretty good. So yeah, there's definitely some openings and some opportunities for some guys.
You know, of the returning players coming back from last year, who's made the most improvement in your eyes?
Well, I think our infield is going to be really solid, and really all those guys are returning. We're going to do a little moving around. Alex here is going to move back to shortstop where he played at Lansing, and then we're going to move Bushberger from first base to third base. And then Nolan Bryant will still be at second, but Noah Marcoux will play first, and you know, he's going to have a great future here. Was really close to being a key guy for us last year as well, so we're expecting big things out of him as well.
You know, you guys do lose 8 all-conference players. You know, what newcomers can fill some of those roles?
Well, I think Cam Markwart's been looked big for us behind the plate. Hunter Roostorfer, he was an All-American at Lansing Community College last year. Will be one of the key guys for us in the outfield. We've got a surprise that we've really been happy with is Darren Radzewski, little guy, leadoff hitter from Macomb that's been really good for us since he's been here. You know, so I think there's quite a few new guys that will have a chance to step right in the mix as well.
You know, what are some of the things you're working on? You know, the season's just 2 weeks away. What are some of the things that you're stressing right now?
Well, right now we spent the morning clearing off the field, so hopefully we're going to practice outside today with snow. But you know, we're just trying to, when you're inside all winter like we are, you know, fine-tuning like your defensive stuff and your pickoffs and just making sure all that's perfect so that when the season starts rolling, you know, then when you can go outside, you can start working on stuff, you know, that you couldn't work on inside.
You know, Alex, for you, a preseason second-team All-Midwest region selection here this year. Last year, you were second-team All-GLIAC, batted .331 with 38 runs scored and 31 RBI. What was your first year like coming into D2 after transferring from LCC?
Yeah, well, I was very fortunate to be a part of a very talented and special Lansing group. We made a pretty deep run into the postseason, and I think that run with the talent that we faced, some of the arms we faced, especially down in Enid, Oklahoma, definitely made that transition pretty seamless and smooth, jumping up to that next level. Yeah, I think that's been pretty smooth because of that.
You know, Coach talked about going from third base to shortstop. What challenges does that rise for you?
I don't really think there are any challenges. I think shortstop's honestly where I feel more comfortable. So I think going over to third last year was actually kind of taking me out of my comfort zone. I think now I'm back to where I feel most comfortable and most confident.
And, like, for you, what are your personal goals for this season?
Well, you mentioned it. Yeah, I was second-team all-conference last year. We finished second in the conference championship, second in the conference tournament, and basically all my goals are just to turn those 2s into 1s.
Well, thanks for joining us here, guys, and good luck this season. For Ryan Thompson, Kevin Tidey, and Alex Huard. For everything else, Davenport baseball, you can go to dupanthers.com.